Our next presenter today is Pratik Khanal, a Ph.D. student in computer science. He will be presenting Quantifying Emotion in Music, a Novel Approach. Let's hear it for Pratik.
Thank you, Karina. Hello and namaste, everyone. As Karina said, my name is Pratik. So did that music get you pumped up? Yes? I heard a lot of claps. Music can get you pumped up, or calm you down, or make you feel better when you're upset. The bottom line is, there's a strong connection between music and emotion. And there's a lot of research in this topic, which is what I do, music emotion recognition. In other words, trying to quantify the emotions in music. But why are we interested in this? Well, there are a lot of applications. The first and very popular application is in automatic music recommendation and generation. Music streaming apps like Spotify, Apple, and YouTube, they use music data to create these personalized playlists based on the moods of the listener. Another major application is in entertainment, in movies and TV shows, where music is used to create and reinforce emotions in the audience. And the third application, where we really think this can make a difference, is in music therapy, where music can help patients with depression, autism, trauma, among several other conditions. However, there are some roadblocks in research on music emotion recognition. Currently, there are no large publicly available labeled data sets of emotion and music. Researchers don't have access to these data sets because of copyright issues. And there are no reliable tools for emotion recognition using audio sources. And emotion labeling studies using human participants are difficult, time-consuming, and expensive to conduct. So that's where my research comes in. What if we could leverage existing resources that are already available to us to estimate the emotional qualities of a piece of music? My goal is to create a large public data set of emotions for classical music, which are free of copyrights. And I aim to accomplish this using concert program notes, which are again free to use and publicly available. Specifically, with the use of AI and text analysis, I want to assign pseudo-annotations of emotions for classical music using program notes. Program notes are written text like this. You get them whenever you go to classical music concerts, symphony orchestras, or operas. Every music piece that is performed in the concert has its own program note. And these texts, they contain a lot of information. But the very old program notes, they describe the music with a beautiful use of flowery and often poetic language that is very high in emotional information about the music. And that's what I'm trying to extract. I'm creating a novel data set containing concert program notes from more than 180 years of historical program note data. And I'm labeling each of the program notes with emotional values. But wait a minute, how do we assign these emotional values? Well, I'm using a very popular emotion model that quantifies emotion into a two-dimensional space of continuous numerical values that you can see in the picture, based on valence, which describes the pleasantness of something from negative to positive scale, and arousal, that describes the excitedness from low to high. And I'm using a standardized data set of nearly 14,000 English words, which have already been assigned with these values. To give you an idea of what emotion-related words might be inside program notes and the values assigned to them, let's see an example. Here, the word overwhelming is assigned with valence and arousal values between 0 and 1. So we do the same for the word gloom, and so on for the other words. So this allows me to get an overall estimate of the emotional content of each program note. In addition to everything, I'm also building a large language AI model that learns from our current data set and will be able to generalize and predict the values of valence and arousal for completely new program nodes that are not previously been seen by our model. In conclusion, with this research, we aim to open the door to this entirely novel approach in the field of music emotion recognition. That's my time. Thank you so much, everyone. You have been a wonderful audience.